excited I am right now. Like, this has been a long time coming. I'm finally on YouTube. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody on my Instagram account, on my Facebook, all the people that have reached out to me over the last couple of years, or more recently the last couple of months, where I've been posting loads of before and after pictures. This channel is literally dedicated to you guys because you're the ones that have encouraged me to, you know, put my story out there and share my weight loss story with you guys as well. So welcome, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much again. Right, so let me get straight to it. It's so weird just sitting in my room in front of a camera. I'm gonna have to get used to this. But yeah, let me get straight into the topic of today's video. So my channel is going to be a place for all things fitness, weight loss, style and beauty related. So if you're into any of that stuff, make sure you subscribe and follow me on all my social media. I'll leave all the links below so you can keep up to date with what I've got on here and just what I'm up to in general. Yeah, so my first video, as you can probably tell from the title of the video, it's going to be about my weight loss journey. So yeah, I think the title is going to be something like I lost 120 pounds in less than a year, and you've probably already seen the before and after pics either on my Instagram or at the start or end of this video. So yeah, you're probably sitting at home thinking, 120 pounds? Like, is she having a laugh? Like, is she making that up? Is that true? Is it a gimmick? What's the deal? So let me break it down for you guys. It's the complete truth. I lost 120 pounds, which is roughly about 8.5 stones and 55 kilos, give or take a pound or two. Yes, definitely like 120 pounds. Maybe like 100. I've since then I've lost 125, I think, altogether. I haven't really kept track of it properly. I have it written down somewhere, but yeah, I'll get back to you guys on that with the total figure. But I lost 120 in a year, and that's the main point that I wanted to put across in this video. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. So yeah, you might want to put the kettle on for this one because this is a bit of a long story. So okay, I lost 120 pounds all by myself the healthy way. And the question I get asked the most is, Sue, what made you want to do it? So I'm going to finally answer that question for you guys. The first thing that I did to lose the weight, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without this step, was make a decision. I decided that I was unhappy. I decided that I didn't like the way I was living, and I decided that I wanted to be a better version of myself across the board. And I knew to achieve that final goal, being a better version of myself, that I would have to be healthy, you know, be fit. And imagine carrying around 55 kilos on your back. Like, when I think about it now, I'm like, wow, like, it's crazy. I feel so much lighter, like, physically, like, it's not even a joke. Like, but that was normal to me. That was what I was used to. You know, I was big my whole life, so I was used to carrying that weight around. But being on the other side, it's like, wow, like, you could have lived like this, like, for 24 years instead of that. I mean, and that just makes you, just realize how worth it is, and you know how much the blood, sweat and tears kind of pay off, as they say. So yeah, the first thing that I did was decide. I don't want to mislead you guys. I know you guys are all have been asking me, Sue, we need to be motivated. We need to know what exactly you did. What did you eat? How many times did you exercise? What did you do? Like, there was no potion. There was no pills. There was none of that. It was literally just me making the decision, and then putting in the work to kind of, you know, stay true to the decision and commit to the decision that I made, you know. So yeah, that's the first thing that I did. And then I basically had an epiphany. And if I didn't have this epiphany, I wouldn't be sitting here today talking to you guys. But I had an epiphany one morning. I remember the day like it was yesterday. It was on the 29th of April 2013. And I was laying in my bed, and I just remember sitting there feeling really down, just feeling really like I don't know, just not good about myself. I just felt really like, I think we had some family over. I'm not blaming it on you guys because you know who you are. for a couple of weeks, and I think it was like the day after they left, and you know it's like you have family over, you eat more food than you normally do. I think I was just binging like crazy, to be honest, while they were there, you know, just acting like I was on a holiday too, as you do. And I was just sitting there and I just felt disgusting, like literally just felt like all this grease and nastiness in my body and sugar and all this, you got to go, like you need to go, like you need to just leave my body now. And I was just fed up. So they say you can only make a change in your life once you get to the point where you're fed up. So I was fed up, I was tired, and I was like, Sue, there's so many more reasons why you should do this than, you know, then there's so many more reasons that I should do this, so why don't I just do it, you know? Stop making excuses, stop just saying, oh, you know what, exercise isn't for me, I don't like working out, you know, people make fun of you if you're that big and you're at the gym. This sounds really silly and dumb, like, but these are things that went through my mind, and I'm sure other people can probably relate, so I'm just gonna keep it real and let you guys know how I was feeling at the time. I was just like, you know, but I just kind of just like plucked up the courage. After having that epiphany, I was fed up, got my diary, and I wrote down the date, and I wrote a little note to myself, and I said, Sue, you're gonna change your life today. And that sounds like such a heavy statement to make, but it's what I did, and it's what I knew I was going to do, and I knew I wasn't going to give up. Like literally, I felt like a fire. Do you guys ever get like a fire? Maybe it's just me. When I really want something, I think I'm sharing my weirdness a little bit too early, but we're friends, right? I get a fire in my belly, like literally telling me, you have to do this, like. So I got that feeling anyway. I had my epiphany, my belly was all burning up, and I was like, you're doing this. I knew it was going to be hard. I was scared, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm sitting here smiling because I've done it now. I was so scared, guys, but I did it. I was like, there's no looking back. We're going to take it with a pinch of salt, you know, all the obstacles, and we're just going to keep it moving, keep pushing forward, and I'm not going to give up no matter what. So yeah, that's what I did. I went to the gym, Lifestyle Fitness. Shout out to Michael, who is one of the personal trainers that kind of, he's dealt with so much. Oh my god, he's like my pet. I didn't have a pet, he wasn't my personal trainer. I think he gave me an induction on my first time at the gym, because everybody gets, you know, induction, a tour. But I feel like if I never met him that day, then I probably wouldn't have, you know, kept on for some reason, because he was so friendly and welcoming, and I was so intimidated about going to this gym, and you know, really scared about, you know, just dumb stuff like working out, people gonna look at me funny like, what's she doing here? Side note, the gym is for overweight people, it's for people that are trying to change their lives, you know. So thinking about it now, I feel like it was silly, but I felt like that at the time. And Michael weighed me that day, made me feel really comfortable, gave me a little tour around, so shout out to you, Michael, if you're watching this. But yeah, so I signed up to Lifestyle Fitness. Perfect name, because I went on a lifestyle journey, and I'm not getting paid to say that, guys, by the way. This is by no means endorsed by them at all. Yeah, so I signed up to the gym, and then I just, you know, just started working out. Took small steps, went to a few classes, you know, built up my confidence. I'll tell you guys a bit more about horror stories in a few other videos, because I've been through so much, I just want to share it all with you guys. But yeah, I started eating better, moving more. So the first thing I did was make the decision. So once I knew I was going to do this, once I had that epiphany and I knew, Sue, you're going to do this, came up with my game plan. So those are the two things you guys need. Okay, so if you want to lose weight, I know you guys on Instagram, if you follow me, I mentioned that I'm going to do a weight loss competition, and it's going to be like the biggest loser on YouTube. Kind of thing. Yeah, so I'm going to do my weight loss challenge, so I want you guys to come up with your, you know, have that epiphany, come up with the reason why you want to lose weight. That will give you purpose and drive, and then the next thing is game plan. So that's what I'm here for, to help you guys with the game plan, because I've been through it, so I'm here to support all of you guys. And yeah, so I came up with my game plan, which was literally moving more, eating better. I will go into more detail in like the coming videos of exactly what I ate, exactly how I exercised. But basically in this diary that I bought, I literally documented everything I ate, weighed myself every week, wrote down my measurements every week, wrote down my exercise, and started to understand how my body works, and that is so key. Like, that is such a key component, can't even talk, a key component, there we go, got there in the end, to losing weight. And yeah, so it's so that you can look back on it and know, you know, how your body reacts to things, what works, what doesn't work, so on and so forth. So yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, and I just want to quickly share a quick story about how I almost gave up, just to inspire you guys a little bit more. Then I'm going to tell you guys about the challenge that I'm going to be setting very, very soon, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. I want it to kick off, so if you're game, comment below. I want to know, just say I'm game. So yeah, I basically used to, this is going to sound so sad, but like, to motivate myself, like, I'd like take loads of pictures and videos. So I do like little video diaries like on my mobile, and just to myself, you know, because I didn't really want to tell anybody I was on this journey. Obviously my family knew, but didn't want to like tell the whole world, yes, I'm gonna lose 100 pounds, I'm on this journey, and you know, I'm gonna do this. Because as sad as it sounds, people sometimes are not the most supportive. Like, people are just not supportive, like, sometimes, and they don't mean it in a horrible way, but when you say you're going to do something so big, people are going to be like, are you sure? Their doubts will become your doubts. So we didn't want any negative Nancy's throwing me off course, so I kind of kept it to myself, you know. As people saw me eating a salad, oh, you know, why are you eating a salad? You going to the gym? Like, people ask questions eventually, oh, you're looking a bit slim and kind of thing, you've lost weight, you look a bit different. So I just kind of let people realise naturally, because I didn't want to be thrown off at all. Yeah, I've almost lost my trail of thought. Yeah, so basically, yeah, I used to take these video diaries, and then on my 3rd week, so I labelled all the weeks from the first day of my journey, so like week 1, week 2, and labelled all the days, wrote everything down. Week 3, so for the first month I set myself a weight loss goal of a stone. Week 3 I weighed in at like 7 pounds down or something like that, and honestly at this point I was so depressed. I remember being home on the Sunday of week 3, and I just started crying. I was like at home by myself. I had some lentil burgers for dinner, and I was just like sitting there watching a film. I was watching The Notebook. So romantical. Yeah, I was watching The Notebook, and if you haven't seen that film, what's wrong with your life? Go watch it. Ryan Gosling lady. Hello. But yeah, and then I was so down. I did this little video, and I was like, my whole body hurts. I'm like, you know, tired. My limbs feel like they're gonna fall off. I'm starving. I mean, I was eating a lot. Like, I eat more now than I ever have in my whole life. You know, I eat 5 times a day, 3 meals, 2 snacks. But obviously when you're going from eating dirty to eating clean, your body's just going to be craving all this stuff. It's just like being an addict, going off something that you used to have, you know. And it's hard, but once you get through the first 30 days, anything is possible. And I truly mean that. Anyway, I was this close to giving up. I was literally like, Sue, like, you're done here. You're meant to be big for the rest of your life. You're meant to be a size 22. You're never going to be slim. You're just going to let that is forever. Just accept it. And then I left it for a bit. And I was down. I cried some more. I cried again. I cried a bit more. And then I watched it back about 15 minutes later, and I was like, you know how sad it was watching myself in this vulnerable state? I was like, no, I'm not having that. I'm not going out like that. It's out of my character to give up. I'm not going to give up. So you know what? I powered through. Lo and behold, I got through that last week just when I was about to bow out. I weighed myself at the end of week 4, and I lost 15 pounds in total. That's a stone and a pound, guys. So I even beat my target. I beat my target, and I was so close to giving up. So I want to leave you guys with that golden nugget and just say, keep going no matter what. You have a bad day, you feel down, keep going. Don't beat yourself up. Just keep going, you know. Tomorrow's a new day, and just be positive and just go for it. Like, just go for it, do it, and just don't overthink anything. Just move more, eat better, and let's do it together, you know. So yeah, So now to my weight loss challenge, what a lot of people have been waiting to hear about. So yeah, I'm doing a weight loss challenge. I'm going to be giving away a huge prize to the Biggest Loser. I need to decide how exactly it's going to work, but I just want to figure out numbers. So I need everybody